Yeah.
Gang, back in the stool. Gang, back in the stool. Yeah, nigga, win. How can I lose? How can I lose? How can I lose? I was a gang. Philly go shoot. Me and Travis go cruise. Paparazzi, we just a roof. Yeah, see your vision loose. I'm in LA with the views. I'm in LA with the booth. We on the quest of the job. It's way too late to decide. Driving the most I'm alive. Better not fuck up the vibe. Running this shit with a shot. And you know my game fly.
I'm with the gang. Boys have a lot of coops.
What's good, yo? We back, RTTV.
What up? Yo, what's good, man? You are now back, RTTV,
gang,
baby.
Gang, under my umbrella. Ella,
Hey.
Oh, you Savage Fenty.
And we lit. We on the last episode of season 1, baby. Season finale. It's been a lit show so far. Joel was telling me today that the posters came out for the new season.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
it's
Not, they haven't announced the date. They just released like new posters and teaser posters and stuff.
Okay, so make sure y'all keep it locked. I'm gonna check those out after we're done this episode, so it doesn't give me no spoilers. But on the last episode of Umbrella Academy, we got some good news. Allison is not dead.
Yep.
She just may never be able to use her power again. She cannot talk. Vanya got the bear hug of life from Luther. Got put inside of that the same cage. We got her whole like childhood story about how she couldn't control her power as a child. So the father didn't know what to do. He put her in this room and then had Allison do a special move on her, man. And at this point, Vanya looks like she about to be the super villain of all super villains.
With the black eyes and shit like that. Like the Grudge.
She looked crazy. She looked like she can end the world. Like this. She knocked that whole door down. And we got a special reveal at the end. The handler is not dead. So
I called it.
So let's get into it, man. Season 1, episode 10. If it's your first time here, definitely won't be your last. Make sure you kill, murder, and smash that subscribe button, man.
And make sure you check out that Patreon. We got early and full reactions of this show and a lot more shows. The link is down below.
And make sure you give this video a like and have that notification bell ringing so when we drop an Umbrella Academy, you know about it first. And make sure you follow us on Twitch, RTTV5, where this nigga gets busted and that and this nigga gets busted Capcom. It's facts. You know what I'm saying?
I was waiting to see if he was going to lie to
make sure
people.
you follow, make sure you subscribe, RTTV5.
If y'all watch Twitch, y'all know what happened to Jerry last time he played Madden, man. But let's... 2 pick sixes first quarter, 2 of them. But let's get into it. Season 1, episode 10, The White Violin.
See, that would have been the real mother.
Yeah. They would have came out completely different.
Oh my
That's dope.
god.
Look at that.
What the hell?
It's like some Harry Potter shit.
I don't remember this.
Yo, Joel, I'm about to say the same shit. I'm like, I've never seen this in my life.
What the hell is this?
This makes me think it's it so much differently.
Is that the powers he just let out or something?
Wait, did he travel in time too?
That's what I was thinking, right?
I got new theories in my head.
Nigga, I don't remember this at all.
Turn the club up. I don't either.
Turn the club up, nigga, turn the club
I'm so happy this season.
Maybe you guys someone who didn't watch the last episode.
Yeah.
I definitely do, because I remember that.
Monocle. DS Umbrella.
What did you
That. No, not today.
Kick down the door, waving the 4-4.
No, it is today.
All you heard is Vanya ain't staying no more.
She looks like a vampire.
She looks crazy.
Luther, this is your fault.
Well, it was a conundrum.
It was Luther's fault, nigga. If he didn't keep her locked in there, she would have never thought about all that shit.
It's crazy because she used her heartbeat, remember? It's the only sound that she could use.
shit.
To go on a mission, Brian, you have to have a partner.
Just going in every room, just getting heated.
Oh, shit.
Yo. It's some G shit right here.
She's the best she ever looked this whole season.
They were kids, but they ain't treat everybody else like shit.
Ben?
What the fuck?
He got him to use physical again. Let's go.
That nigga Klaus, nigga, stop sleeping on the boy.
Bitch,
Of course you
I
knew. Nigga knows everything.
Don't do it, Vanya.
Don't do it.
Yeah, it's over. It's over for him, bro. Jesus.
Damn! Oh, called it. Killed that nigga.
Oh, bro.
That was Ben.
It was Ben, but technically it was him. Because he
Yeah, without his powers, he ain't doing that. Oh, you didn't call her a bitch.
Nigga!
You called the wrong girl a bitch, bro.
Nah, yeah, she's bugging the fuck out right now.
I'll tell you right now, if that nigga survived, he ain't calling nobody a bitch for the rest of his life.
Ever again.
Ever.
Yeah, kill that bitch.
Nah, at this point, you have to. Dude. That's
Why
your
she
sister.
mad?
What
She
got
got
on
she had all ugly kid and all that. Like, she wanted to take the nigga virginity.
Selfish. She's so selfish.
She got nigga.
Time marches on, or does it? Then it said something else that I didn't see.
I'm so sorry. I should never have slept with that girl.
Do you like her?
Why matter?
You such a bitch, nigga.
I'm like, are you still a virgin? I didn't think so.
Just found out.
Bitch, just get out and go and pick it up.
Yo, I'm not supposed to be laughing right now, my nigga.
Nah. I don't really like them two.
Nah, I like that.
I don't like Luther. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And when Luther's around her, that's just
Whack.
throws me
really a
off.
corn, bro. That shit had Channing Tatum playing him.
That is funny as shit. Cause he really looks like a broke man Channing
Yeah.
Girl, niece and shit like that. Like what?
Your niece, but you want to be her daddy.
I'm your stepdad.
And uncle.
Uncle stepdad.
Oh shit! He violated her, yo.
That is so
Nah, I said I'm going Mary J.
Yo, what the
Yo, he flung her shit, my nigga.
It's like, you think I don't remember that you tried to unload the clip on me in that shower?
You trying to kill
And
my
my
shorty
shorty?
Agnes?
Agnes? Donut lady? Come on, bro.
Why do Mary J like that, yo? Dumbass.
What in the hell? What the fuck? Under the choppers!
Yo. They came in there with automatics, nigga.
Yeah.
Got your ass!
Ah, I only had one of those.
Hey! Luther, chuck that shit, sir.
Bullshit.
He said it's bullshit.
No one gets shot.
Nah, it's impossible. There's no way. You're not sliding like that.
I mean, I believe the slide.
Like nobody's getting nigga Luther's big ass ain't get shot.
That's the biggest target.
Look, this big ass ain't handle them lanes.
And they have automatics. It's not even like they got single shots.
It's funny because he's really stronger than all them niggas. If he knew how to
If you
use his
do,
powers,
yeah, it'll be dangerous.
Bro, if he could get Ben to use his powers in physical.
right?
But
That's
turn up.
crazy.
We seen that one thing Ben did with all them arms in the fucking bank. Never seen his shit since.
My iPhone or something like that.
Nah, Luther, nigga, relax.
Nah, what the fuck is going? What the
That
fuck?
nigga's crazy,
That's the
bro.
dumbest shit I ever seen in my life.
Number one, you a simple ass nigga.
Yo, why the fuck did Luther do that?
Luther thought that was the best.
No, like, why were you attacking for all these people that they could die?
Nah, that's crazy.
Keep playing.
Luther, it's all your fault! From beginning to end, it's your fault, Luther!
Nah, Luther is crazy.
No, he's saying...
Clown. Clown.
Clown.
So what you did was gonna save her life.
Shit, Allison. Tell us something we don't already know. Violin. It's a love you love. We can take it from her, stop it from lighting whatever shot.
Mmm.
Niggas supposed to be the lookout and shit.
Yeah, this thing is wildly. Oh, shit!
Nah, just know Ben's about to turn up, bro. Yo, Ben about to turn the fuck up.
This shit is so fake. Real life, she's not surviving it.
I didn't think she was either, but I'm like, I'm just wild out some thug shit, fire.
Oh!
Gang!
Let's go!
Let's go!
That's
I
fire.
knew that nigga was about to turn up! Let's go, Ben!
Y'all niggas is talking shit.
You killed my girlfriend!
You should have a.
Nah, Cha-Cha's a savage, yo.
Oh my god!
We knew that was coming, bro. Oh,
You ain't gonna do it. Do it.
Nah, he's letting her live, bro. I just hope she don't kill him. I'll be pissed.
Nigga, Mary J. Blige is fucked up right now. Car accident, ain't got
Yeah, get an ass whooped right after the car accident.
Boy, y'all back the fuck up! Oh,
That's what happens when you do the stupid idea.
oh my god. Are you shitting me?
It's funny because they just literally did the first plan again.
Yo, I heard a rumor.
Blow her fucking brains.
She can't speak, remember?
Blow her fucking brains. You gotta blow her brains, bro.
Yeah, she's sucking the life force out of them.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, they dying, bro.
Now Allison's nutty, bro.
That's smart. See that? Y'all didn't think about that shit. Y'all want to kill her.
She like the sound of the gun like made her stop type shit.
Yo.
Is that the moon?
That's
You didn't see the beam that was let out from the violin shot the moon, nigga.
It basically broke the moon.
Instead of the world, she fucked the moon up.
Well, now where do you think them pieces are gonna go?
I don't know.
Are you dumb?
So y'all trust Luther but not Fire?
In a minute, we're gonna be vaporized.
What's your idea then?
You use my ability to time travel. This time, I'll take you with me.
That white violin is true.
Wait a minute.
I'm with it, man.
Nigga, the way that shit looks, nigga, that shit look crazy.
Wow. So they gonna go back to their childhood and fix the whole shit. Oh.
Yeah, nigga! Briefcase gang,
Oh,
nigga!
the briefcase was
It wasn't there. Okay.
I feel forced, yeah.
Like something's working.
It's gonna get messy!
Oh, they're
Hold
turning
on,
into
guys!
kids. They're turning into kids. Get off it.
They turned into
Ah.
kids.
Yeah, they're going back in time.
R.I.P. Mary J, yo.
Fire.
Wow.
That was
Finale?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So next season, as soon as I saw it, I'm like, next season they're gonna be kids. Yo, that's gonna be fire.
And
Wow.
Ben might be physically fully back too
Yeah.
and shit like that. Like, that's just crazy, bro.
Wow.
This shit reminds me of Sap.
This is the first show where I've seen that it's like they go from the transition from adults back into children, and now we're gonna see a whole different. It seems like we're gonna see a whole different storyline from the kids' perspective, and they're gonna find out how they can go about saving Vanya and try to convince their father what they need to do. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like their father is gonna know that they came back because it looks like he might have been from a different time, and that's why he was sent back, or that's why he traveled back.
And that's how he knew that the world was gonna end.
And that's how he knew to
put
get
it
the
together.
kids to buy them and put them together because he had to find out which one was going to cause the apocalypse and try to stop it.
Wow.
Yeah, that shit's crazy because in his time we seen like rockets going
Yeah,
off in the
I never
background,
noticed that
and he
shit.
let off some shit in the air. I'm like, yo, hold up, what is going on right now? So that's crazy. Shout out to him, man. He only became cold-hearted because of what he's seen and what he's been through, and knowing the actual like outcome of the world and shit.
Yeah. Imagine like all the trivial things of the world didn't matter because you knew like, bruh, I got one mission. I gotta find out who the fuck is gonna fuck this world up. I gotta get y'all to be able to save this shit.
And that's why he made a robot to show the kids the love, because he had no time to even. He was incapable of doing because focusing on the mission of trying to make sure that the world doesn't end type shit.
I just wonder how he escaped the time police.
Right.
If he was, traveling through the.
Maybe he had another method of time travel that was probably introduced to the time police. You know what I'm saying? And the time police probably took his method of time travel and they made a business out of it, which is boom, the time police were born. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe he was the one who founded the time police. Who knows?
Yeah, no bullshit. I think he's a fucking billionaire and shit like that, tycoon, so makes sense.
And I'm starting to think that like I feel like they're really ranked from like weakest to strongest.
I feel
you know what I'm saying? Like,
but their classes should be up higher then.
Nah, cause I feel like
wait, Klaus is 4, right?
Yeah, Klaus is
4.
He's
at a good point. He's at a good point.
Yeah,
5 definitely has
then Ben,
and then Vanya.
and
then Vanya.
Yeah.
Cause I remember Luther saying, "I'm number 1, so I'm the leader." When it's actually probably the opposite. Like you're really the weakest.
And that's why you gotta get some bullshit missions.
Yeah.
Like you can't be trusted with shit. Wow. Well,
it's trash. Like we seen him make the same plan twice.
Yeah.
To get Bonnie, it was like, all right, they try to go across stage, tackle her, boom, they got hit. Then they did the same plan, but just with more people, and then they all got fucking their soul sucked out of them until Allison pulled up in the clutch.
And it's so crazy. Like I said, like regardless of what you did, like as long as the time bomb was still alive, you know what I'm saying? Like the shit, no matter what number 5 did, ending the time commission, supposedly killing that lady, which even when I saw her, I'm like, I don't know, that's too simple. You know what I'm saying? She could travel in time. She's probably not even dead now.
Yeah, she's not.
Like, yeah, so it's like after seeing all that, it was just like, yo, you had to think that the world was still gonna end, but you just didn't know how. It was probably just gonna be a different scenario, but the world is still going to end. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, imagine like the father, because it seemed like where he was at was apocalypse. Like, so he probably stopped the world at one time and it just prolonged it to where it ended right now and stuff like that.
But it's dope because we seen everybody in the show trying to like hone their powers, and we kind of seen everybody for the most part get to this
besides
shit, like,
Luther.
His power just being strong, and you
Yeah,
just ain't that
that's
strong,
a
my
good
nigga.
shit,
Like
man.
I don't even know how to help you with that.
Fucking cha-cha, bitch.
But we seen Klaus really coming clutch.
Yeah.
Bro. But I feel like we seen that. Like once we knew that he could get some physicality out of like Ben, I figured that would be one of the big things.
Yeah,
that
once
we're
the
gonna
punch
see.
happened.
Yeah, I was like, yo, he clearly is gonna have to figure that shit out. And when he was outside, I'm like, yeah, he's definitely coming in with Ben. Ben about to fuck shit up.
It seems like he only can use his powers when it's life or death situation, though. You get me? Like,
well, that's the only time we seen him use it.
Exactly, but then like the punch is like one of the things that like it was an inch of towards what he could possibly do and shit like that. Because I wasn't even like that situation. Like Ben was just eating.
I think it's more like he was like the more sober he is, the more like he can tune into it. Like he hasn't been that sober since probably a kid. And as a kid, he was just afraid of his powers. So I feel like now being an adult, he was finally able to like use that power more. And I'm interested to see him in season 2 because as a kid, he's gonna be able to use those powers. Yeah. All of them. It's gonna be like Stranger Things, but they're all L.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
That's gonna be
right?
fun.
Yeah, that is actually kind of crazy. You know who came up the most? The actor that plays 5, because
he's in both.
Yeah, he's in both, nigga. He's like, I already was playing this character the whole time, nigga.
And he's never gonna change.
Yeah.
Like them, I feel like the next one we're gonna see a lot of time jumping. Like kids, then he's like 7 years later, 8 years later, because we still have to get to that point. Essentially, I would think, if the show carries the same thing, like you still have to get to the end of the world. But so like in those 10 episodes, do I get to the end of the world? Is it like 3 episodes as kids trying to do whatever they gotta do with Vanya?
Well,
then
I feel like in this show they might fail a few times before they get it right.
That'll be the ill thing about it. Imagine that, because like, all right, now that 5 really knows how to time jump with multiple people. Yeah. It's like we'll get to the point where like, shit, we fucked up again and have to go back. It's like Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
Dope.
Because they might get Vanya to accept her powers, but she's still too young to control them. And as a young kid, she might destroy the world. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like they might
that'd be fire.
That'd be fire, right? So she might like they might keep trying it.
Wow, I can
Go to
see
the
how
future,
season 2
and
can
then
be
they try
crazy,
to-
bro.
But then the thing, another big challenge too is going back in time and trying to convince your dad to be like, listen, we gotta let Vanya out so she can learn how to control her powers rather than keeping her locked up because this is what's going to end up leading to the end of the world.
I think he'll be the easiest to convince.
Yeah, I
think
think
so?
he'd be like,
Finally!
finally, shit, nigga.
I've been waiting for y'all niggas, yo.
Dumbass
Damn.
little kids. That's how he felt when Klaus finally got him from like seeing him dead and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, nigga, I've been waiting for you to do this in a minute. Like, I feel like the dad would like he has a log of all the things he expects in order like within the trial of the kids trying to figure out how to end not end the world, yeah,
Save the world.
save the world, yeah.
And another question I have too is we saw 2 occasions where whatchamacallit, Hargreaves was trying to tell where he was what's his name? Fucking where he was trying to tell Klaus something in the vision. And then we saw the situation where the mom was trying to tell Diego something. What were they trying to tell them?
I thought that was when I thought the dad would be trying to tell him that he could physically control. Like I thought he would be telling him the extent of his powers. And
Nah,
I thought that the mom was gonna tell him about
I thought the dad was
those
saying, listen, you have to do this is something that you have to do rather than because like I don't know, like
I guess
like,
we don't know, but yeah.
because like we still don't really know what it was at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? We'll probably figure it out in the next season.
Yeah, it's probably the end of the world shit.
And I thought the mom was just gonna tell about the Vanya shit, but
I thought it was gonna be more of like a consolation of like, yo, bro, don't blame yourself for my death type of shit. Cause you see how Diego's he's the most connected to the mom and shit.
she had his back when he was a kid, when he had that stutter, when he couldn't talk.
The dad is the really one that had his back though, cause the dad made the mom.
They're gonna go back in time and look at dad.
The mom was for Vanya technically.
They're gonna go
We're
back
gonna
in
get
time.
more of the dad too, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's the best actor on the show.
They're gonna go back in time and look at the dad and be like, "Nigga, you's a bitch."
Nah, I think it's MVP, nigga. Fuck you mean, bro? That nigga assembled a squad of kids that's gonna save the world.
And you
bro.
couldn't explain that to no fucking kids.
No.
Like at 10 years old, you couldn't be like, yo, let me peep him, alright? So your little sister, she bugging out. Like in 20 years, y'all gonna hate each other, but y'all gonna come back for each other because you got to save the world for your crazy ass sister.
Then once that happens,
They gonna
y'all
look
get
at
tight
him
to kids and shit.
What? Like, alright, bro. Like, whatever you talking about.
Nah, his dad.
But at the age of 10, there's a way that obviously you're not gonna tell him that because that shit's crazy. But I feel like there's a way, which is why they're going back in time. There's a way that you could all have them on the same page, so all this shit is avoided. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like the dad might get out. He acted the way he acted because that nigga every single day was focusing on what's gonna happen in order for the world to be saved.
And it looked like him saving the world directly affects whether or not his wife or loved one lives in the future.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel like he was going so hard and trying to
That
save
makes
the
sense.
world too.
Yeah.
And I believe Hargreaves could save the world.
Wow.
Fuck Luther.
This is a really lit season, man. It made me ready for season 2. I'm happy that I don't think we're gonna have to wait too long.
It's coming this
hopefully.
year, bro.
So
Nah, they already released the posters. I really feel like we should expect it in like 2 months.
the trailer,
Like,
or like the actual show.
Oh, the trailer, I feel like it's probably like this month or the next we're gonna get that shit, bro. Real talk.
Wow. So stay tuned here, RTTV. Make sure that notification bell is on. Make sure if you haven't watched the whole series, go to our Umbrella Academy playlist. Check out every single episode here with RTTV.
Yes, sir.
Yo, if it's your first time here, it definitely won't be your last. Make sure you kill, murder, and smash that subscribe button, man. I go by the name of DC. Follow me on the Instagram, DCZ_WordRT. Shout out to everybody that rocked with us on our Umbrella Academy journey. Next show, we on to you. So keep it locked, man. We got new shows all the time, man. We got a poll up right now for the next show.
Sir.
So we gonna see what that next show would be. But hey, Umbrella Academy Season 2, we ready. RTTV, man.
Gang to the gang, man. Patricrt, man. Fuck Luther. Shout out to that nigga Big Ben. My nigga, you the best nigga on the show, bro.
It's your boy Robcityrt, man. Umbrella Academy.
and yo, it's your boy Wells, the Anime King. Love this show, man. I love Klaus too. I love Ben. I love number 5. I hate Allison and I hate Luther.
Yo, it's a man, the myth, the maniac, Wilkins_RT. I just want to give a big shout out to the homie Diego. Cause he's cool. I like his character. You remind me of like Batman.
I fuck with Diego, man.
Word, man. And that settles it at the round table.